Hello, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful Leo. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, Leo. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. So I have your coffee cup right here. I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, and I want to talk to you about the messages I saw in your coffee beforehand. Okay, which are so very interesting and so beautiful. Okay, so first I saw like a conch shell, and you know how they can like blow into the conch shell and it makes this noise, right? And it's like very loud, and this is like a call, right? So this is used by native people. Hawaiian people use the conch shell, and it's used in many ceremonies, weddings, baptisms, funerals, announcing arrival, or to call attention to a particular event when a couple shares their first kiss. There's something here that's happening, and it has to do with baptism, a ceremony, a purification that is completing. And I'm very excited to talk to you guys about this. Okay, so then I saw a river that leads into a spring, like a fresh water spring that comes from under the ground, right? So, a river is a symbol of the Holy Spirit. This is a place where people go to become baptized. It's a place where people go to escape, to detach from uh, devil like influences, from toxicity, from oppression, to reach their freedom. This is how people will travel along the river when people are being hunted, right? They will go in the river because the river will conceal them. This is the Holy Spirit concealing you and helping you travel to detach from any kind of like oppression that you were born into, anything that is holding you back from being your true authentic self and experiencing the beauty of this life, and being able to be in alignment with who you are, to honor God's light in your life. It's like that is being has been hindered, was hindered. And this could be something here where you are get invited to a baptism or something here, but it's like your own spiritual baptism is going on here, which is very interesting. So springs can be portals to other worlds. How beautiful is that? They're guarded by nymphs and magical creatures. And there is this association with the spring and the divine feminine, a divine feminine magical being, a divine feminine deity, a divine feminine goddess, or a holy person, you know, which is pretty remarkable. And this is in cultures all around the world. Okay, but I just put a couple here because what I happened to see when I first, clicked. And the first one was in France. There is a spring there where it is said that the Virgin Mary creates healing miracles for people that go there. How beautiful. In Bali, Indira, Indira is there's a bathing spring, and which has healing properties. In Greece, Castalia, people that drink from this spring, it's like bringing poetry into their life, and their life becomes an expression of poetry. Um, how beautiful. So there's something here that's going on where your divine feminine energy is being honored and has been purified, and maybe it's been a long process, right? And it's like you don't know where the river is leading until you get to the end point. And it's like you're at the end point now and you're seeing all this purification that has happened for you. And then now there is some kind of a ceremony in your life. Maybe there has been a halt on a lot of different ceremonies, on a way for you to be celebrated, because that's really what the conch shell is talking about. Things arriving, news to be had, celebrations, honoring, having this sense of community, being fulfilled in your life and being able to share that with other people. That could have been blocked. And now this is going to start. And the conch shell is like letting you know that all of these events are going to start to take place here. And these are things that you've been trying to manifest, you've been manifesting, okay? I saw the scales of justice on the back of a black panther. And black panthers represent this hidden mystery, the aspects of the feminine spirit and the lunar aspect. So within yourself here, there has been this amazing shift. And now there is this justice that is coming to your life. I saw you on the edge of a cliff, and this represents courage to step into the unknown, right? So this is just absolutely beautiful. Wow. And this is a sky full of stars. That's what I just heard when I looked at this. This is a sky full of stars, and here you are on the edge of this cliff, and you're holding a torch here. And this torch is shining a light. You're on the edge of the cliff and you're holding a torch. And this is the light that this is shining out into the open here. And this is the sky full of stars that, is now your soul, is now what you have access to. There is no limits here. You're attracting, I see a dragonfly here, that you're attracting a person into your life with emotional stability, emotional maturity, that understands transformation. They have gone through transformation in their life, or I feel like you probably are the feminine energy and they're probably the more masculine energy. And they could have had women in their life, family members that have undergone a major transformation, a very strong mother figure that has gone through this and they watched their mother heal themselves. Doesn't have to be the mother, but they have seen this in women. They have seen women, and this person honors women. From the time they were a small child, they did. And they still do. It's just something within them, to be this kind of a person. And feminine energy. So this is really interesting here, because there's a major transformation that's happening for you. And this is like not going back from this transformation. And the dragonfly symbolizes constant renewal. Somebody who takes accountability for where they're at in this life, and somebody who is going to continue to improve themselves and want to improve things for you. This is someone who puts a lot of effort into their relationship. You're not questioning how they feel or what their intentions are here. So you yourself, and it's very interesting because, dragonflies are all over rivers. They're all over. You can see this is the head, this is the antenna, this is the body, and that's the wings. This is a dragonfly. Wow. How magical. So now the universe here has this access, and this is now becoming a spring. So it's like you're helping the universe be purified. You're helping the universe awaken to the divine feminine, the magic, because this world hasn't really seen the magic, and you represent this magic, this magicalness. And your life is magical, and you're a magical being. So you could connect to some kind of a magical being or creature or story or mythology or fable here. There's something really, and there's a lot of people gathering around. Wow, this is very interesting now. This is a lot of people gathering. This is a lot of travel here. This is everybody wanting to hear your story, everybody wanting to listen to what it is that you have to say. And there's like talk that's going around from other people. And this is celebrating, honoring. Wow. It's like you're at the center of this and you're in a huge gown. So you could be invited to go somewhere that is very amazing here. And, you know, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, there's somewhere that you're going to be invited, or you're going to meet somebody that you're wanting to invite somewhere if you're the more masculine, okay? But it's like, you know, this universe, you're now connecting. Going down this river and this spring here, you could be really drawn to bodies of water, okay? Or it's like, you know, healing yourself and, you know, taking a lot of baths, or, you know, putting up a picture of the ocean or something, you know, or just like you see in movies, rivers or springs or water, you know, and something happening in the movie where people are being like purified and women are magical, you know, something like that could be going on here for you. And this is letting you know that you're doing this within your body. And whether you're able, where you physically live, to go to fresh water, or not, it doesn't matter. It's about the energy within you. And doing this is like this transition into, you now have access to the power of this universe, can work through you. You know, it's like before, maybe living like you're just a drop in an ocean, when it's more like you're an actual drop of water that contains the whole ocean within it, you know. It's like there's something here about that. Who said that? Somebody like Rumi said that, I think. Okay. So okay, okay, you know what, do I want to start with Moonology? I want to start with these guys. Let's see about this now, because this is you know, this is a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take it. It's too many cards. Okay. Golden light. It's also a lot of cards. So you can have this golden magical light around you that is your aura. How does this card keep coming out, Leo? How? You know how many cards are here? Are you kidding me? It's like when a lot of cards come out, I need to put it back. But if a card comes out with like 3 of it behind it, I will just take it. But I'm just, if they're not showing, I'm just going to hide them. But something was telling me, pick this up and look under it. And see creature, I'm telling you, you connect to the creatures of the sea. Healer, these goddess energy is healing people. Whew, this is going to be magical. Breaking out of the matrix. Yeah. Wow. Wow. This is fascinating. Sea creature. River creature, spring creature, magical creature, a healer, goddess energy. I can't believe this. This is amazing. You could be really drawn to golden light and just things being shiny and gold. Because that's your aura, is golden. And there's things that you see now. And that's the thing, is breaking out of the matrix here and traveling down this river. And this is helping you be delivered, so that the divine can be, you know, working through you, can be embodied by you, and your life can be in honor of this. You deserve for your life to be in honor of this. You could have a magical sea creature that you feel connected to. Could be dragonflies. That doesn't have to be. I know that's not a sea creature, that's a river creature. But actually, I have seen I saw hundreds of dragonflies at the beach once. So there you go. Okay, let's see what we got. Your dreams need a practical plan. Taurus full moon. Okay. We're going to see more about that. There's something here about the universe is ready to bless you. So it's kind of like get moving, because there could be things that you want to implement and the universe is telling you implement them, start them, because the universe just can't wait to bless you. Let me pause for 1 second. I smell smoke. This is scaring me. Okay, I don't know. It's like I felt someone standing here, and then when I turned and looked, I was like, oh, I smell burning. Something is burning. But you may keep thinking you see something out of the corner of your eye here. What the heck? Believe in the impossible. Yes, blue moon. Wow. Wow. There could be somewhere that you're like wanting to go, okay, to have some kind of a healing, to get things moving for you in your life. And this is the universe kind of saying like, yeah, go and do it, because you're right. There are amazing, magical, shut up, a time for healing. Okay, Spirit. Wow. Yeah, there is something here about connecting to certain animals that are associated with water. Could be Black Panther too. But especially water, or associated with the moon, okay? That it's like they're calling to you at this time. Wow. You have inheritance. So the universe wants to bless you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And so the thing with inheritance is it has to do with your lineage, and it doesn't necessarily literally have to be an inheritance. But this is saying that finances can come to you in ways you didn't know about, right? We have this castle here. So this is old. This is a very old castle. And this is kind of like discovering that you have an inheritance. This is a Scorpio card, but this looks like a lion in the center of this maze here. So this is very interesting. So there's time for things, and then there's time for things to be over here. And there's something about something being over and you going through this maze where all you really have to get through this is your intuition, is your connection to the divine as to where to go. It's like that other sense that you're following, your feminine energy, the part that connects you to the moon. The moon is guiding you, creatures are guiding you, but your logic is not going to get you there, you know? And this represents money coming to you in ways you couldn't even understand or predict. And it could actually be an inheritance that you don't know about. But don't get so stuck on it has to be an inheritance that I get. This is kind of like you just start moving, because like what if there's all these magical creatures in this maze that are guiding you, right? But it's like they're hidden in the maze. So it's like you have to start walking, and then you're gonna run into where they are, and then they're gonna tell you, you know, kind of like a video game where it's like you get the clues by first you just kind of start exploring and you just figure it out as you go. So this is kind of like saying what you have right now, start utilizing this. And the reason that things are going to start to change now, and they didn't change before, nothing really happened, nothing really got better, nothing got off the ground, love, in your passions, in your work, or, you know, in other areas of your life, financial areas of your life, it was because of this healing that has taken place for this to now go and happen. This is having the courage to step into the unknown. Yeah. So let's see more about this. Okay, you have speculation. The crab is very much so associated with the moon, right? Cancer energy. Believe in the impossible. Okay, so there can be a lot of people that are kind of putting doubt within you. And I'm using, you know, this moon deck, and I'm using this sun deck, by the way, which is, you know, today was this solar eclipse, right? So this is what this is bringing into you, where there's a lot of people that speculate your vision. There's the eye here. They don't know about your vision. You know, the crab, they kind of step back and forth. They go sideways, you know. When you look at them, they don't move. When you glance away, they moved a little bit. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people watching you, watching your energy at this time. Okay? And they don't know what to think of this. They have their own way of doing things. You have your own way. And it can be a clash of ways. Right? And this is kind of like saying, believe in impossibility, because you're going to be able to do this. And this is kind of like moving in like stealth mode here to do it. Okay. So, you know, it's like I saw this thing where like crabs are on an island and they all have to travel like miles to get to the ocean, and they all do it at this one night of the year, and it's like this huge thing that they go through just to be, you know, give birth. It's like insane. So this is kind of like saying, you know, there's a lot of things that are impossible that exist, that are going on all the time. Wow, look at this intuition. I'm telling you, your intuition is out of control right now. A time for healing here. So your intuition is guiding you on how to heal yourself. Other people don't understand this. So there's people that are saying a lot of things to you about this and that because they are in the matrix and they want you to stay in the matrix here. They don't understand these mystical ways that you have access to. You could be a high priestess of the water from a past lifetime or something here. There's something here about at night and you and water, a natural water source. There is this connection here. There is this draw here. And this is going to bless you because from other lifetimes, okay, there is like... there's stuff that you have accrued that you haven't received, and now you're going to get to receive it in this lifetime here. You have inspiration and achievement. Yeah, there's something is really amazing here. And look at the decision card came out, which is so very interesting because this is about your decisions here. This is like, I'm hearing like chosen one. You're a chosen one because of the choices that you make. And you're showing God that the choices that you make are in alignment with God. You're showing that the choices that you make are in alignment with this goddess energy, are in alignment with this healer energy, are in alignment with, you know, this golden light here. And because of these decisions, these choices, which is like chess, you got to think many moves ahead, right? And to understand your opponent here. So there's something here that you're really seeing. How insanely magical. Wow. House 11, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Sorry, those cards are very hard to see, but they're really cool. Wow. Humanitarian beliefs. Yeah, it's like you're getting the money needed to fund this humanitarian effort, this humanitarian belief, this humanitarian cause that you now represent. Healing people, teaching people to heal themselves, and this could be through the use of water, like a magical water priestess. This could be you, you know, this could be you. You could connect to a certain native land and what water meant to them. You could look this information up, and this is something where it's like you're getting your answers through your dreams. When you're in a dreamlike state, a lucid dreamlike state, you could feel called to like listen to shamanic drumming. You can look that up on YouTube and you'll see visions and you can have lucid dreams. This is how you're going to get your answer. You're getting your answers through the universe communicating to you and inspiring you towards you going towards this achievement here. Wow. And there's people coming that are, you know, going to be like wanting to attend these ceremonies here, okay? There's people here that want to celebrate with you, like-minded groups here. You're finally going to find that, you know, and there could be something here where you're going to be like this new person in this group, right? And there's a lot of talk about this, and there's a lot of celebration around you. And I feel like that's something that hasn't been. Wow. Are you kidding me? We got Venus. Give and receive love. Find value and see beauty. And there's beautiful shell with the pearl. How amazing. Just talking again. Another confirmation about the water element and the divine feminine. Wow. Wow. You have air, open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. So this could have to do with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius person. Doesn't have to be. Wow. Wow. I just heard magic in the air. Wow. You have in balance a point of struggle and a power struggle. We're going to clarify this, see what this is about. This is interesting. And now this is reminding me of Pocahontas because it's like the cliff here, and I'm seeing like Pocahontas on the edge of the cliff, you know? And the clouds brought her this message of John Smith on the ship, right? And she climbed to the top of the tree and she saw, and then she had the dream about the arrow, right? Which is also air energy, but there was a lot of water, you know, she was on the river bend, you know, she had magical creatures that were, you know, working with her. And she did bring a lot of peace where there was opposition. So this is interesting now. Let's see about this. So you could meet as a person, or you could find where you're on different sides to something here. But there is inspiration and achievement with this opposition. So there's something here about being, I'm going to get to this in a minute, but there's something here about being, not being afraid to be, like opposing, right? Not pleasing everyone, not just saying the polite thing or, you know, doing this, you know, politically correct thing or whatever. You know, there's something here about this, and your inspiration to a lot of success that you're going to have could have to do with picking a side. You know, there's coming a point where you got to pick a side, where you got to show your cards here. And I think that's what this is referring to. This is also kind of showing me like, you know, Elvis in one of the Elvis movies. I don't even know which one, but Elvis, it's like his manager is like showing his parents merchandise, what they're going to be selling, and it's I love Elvis, I love Elvis, and then there's stuff that says I hate Elvis, and everyone's like, what, and the dad's like, I get it, you know. So there is kind of like this way to pick a side, but and be able to realize that, you know, people are gonna have their opinion. When you're reaching this huge level of success, when you're this inspiration, look at how this woman is this inspiration here. So this is what this is talking about with the moon here, okay? So there's something here about this, and this is also an eclipse on this card. So there's something here where you're gonna be this symbol to inspire people here. And there's a lot of achievement that is going to be had, and it's going to be had because there's people that are going to love you, there's people that are going to hate you. A lot of people that are very successful, they have this. So this is about knowing who you are and knowing where you stand, and that you stand with God. And so any opposition, you're just going to be able to use it to your favor, to your benefit, but we're going to see about that more, okay? So we had the Ace of Cups and the Star. So this is something really beautiful. Wow. This is an opportunity to do something that you love, that is a big dream. This is a big, 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 big dream. You're going to like lead a lot of people here. This is something where, you know, with this water, you're not just, you're purifying your heart. You're going to help others do the same. And you see the connection to the universe here. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing in your cup. A sky full of stars is now what you have access to. What does Abraham Hicks say? The energy that creates worlds. You can yield it. You know, one person in alignment is more powerful than millions who are not. Your life is going to be a testament to this. Oh yeah. Wow. This is a lot of glory, and this is coming to you because you are embodying grace. It's a choice that you're making. And every move you make is very decisive here. You're very much so thinking things through on this grander scale. And look at the secrets here. So there are secrets that you are protecting. Things that you see, that you understand. And your decisions are respecting these ancient secrets here. This is a very beautiful card. Look at this exaltation. So this is you being celebrated. This is ceremonies that you're going to be celebrated. This is people showing up around you that you can celebrate, like-minded groups, humanitarian beliefs, and friends. This is really amazing. And of course, we have love here. You know, and then you have risk. Okay, so we're going to see more about that. Okay, so it's a risk when you're going to put yourself out there in love. It is. You know, you have the Six of Swords here. So there is going to this water, right? She's going to the water here, and she's traveling down by boat here, you know. This is reminding me of the movie John Carter that's on Disney Plus. And Sola is an alien life form on Mars. And oh, we have Venus here. How interesting. They're like, look down, Venus. How cool. So she's, and they travel down the river Is to see this goddess and to pray at this temple. How amazing. And what they find is how connected our universe really is. The connection with all this universe that they can actually have. And she's going down, you know, this waterway here to see this connection where there is this rumors, but there's speculation, you know. But it's like you're the one that is going to be the evidence. You're the one that's going to be the proof. And the people that are going to be able to see it are people that are going to be in a vibrational match to that. And that's it. Because that's how that works. And Abraham Hicks talks about this. When you believe something, you know, the evidence is going to show up to fill in. So there are people that they have real tangible evidence that this is wrong and this is wrong. And then there's people on another side of the opposition and they believe this and they believe this, and all the evidence they will attract it and it will fill in. So this is about you seeing things on a grander scale. And when this is happening, you can't connect with people on this planet. You have to connect to the nature, to the bigger scale of the universe. And then things can change. And that's what you're doing here. But there is a time where you have to leave things behind. And you cannot be a prophet in your own town. And that's what that talks about right there. So this has been a solo journey for quite some time, and you could be very tired of this. Yeah. Very, very tired of this. And kind of putting yourself out there and feeling disappointed here. Whew. That's about to change. That's about to change. Wow. You have 10 of Swords. There's an old you that you're leaving behind. And this is breaking out of the matrix. You know, there's a point where Esther Hicks, you know, she's telling people, I'm channeling my higher self, source energy, and it's called Abraham, and this is what Abraham says. You know, people are going to look at her like she's insane, and I'm sure a lot of people did. And a lot of people have a lot of evidence that she's insane, but a lot of people have a lot of evidence that she is remarkable, and that this is life-changing, and she is this life-changing, but she had to be willing to be in this light of, here's where I stand, being this inspiration and allowing the universe to work through you. But it's the courage to step into the unknown and leave what is known. To step into the unknown is courageous, because you're leaving what is known behind. And the brain is so used to familiar. We want to go to familiar, and to not put ourselves out there, to be, you know, persecuted in any kind of a way here. But this is like a willingness to believe of what the intuition within you is telling you, what the voice inside is saying, what, you know, this moon is communicating, this water is communicating to you, this inner goddess is telling you, this healer is telling you, the healer within you, you know, the secrets that you understand, the sea creatures, you know. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So there is something here that's starting to grow. And it's starting to grow because you're putting more energy, you're putting more effort towards it. So what you put your energy in is very important. So important to be very meticulous with what you put your energy into at this time, because it's gonna grow. You have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So this opposition, this power struggle, this tension, it's like there is something here that is against you, but you're going to be protected, but you're going to be seen because of this even. This could be like Esther Hicks beginning to do her talks. Let's just say if this happened and somebody wrote a article about her, you know, putting her down, what she's doing. And everybody heard about this article. So then it's like this video of her giving a talk as Abraham blows up, and then this leads to major success for her here. So there's something here about whatever happens, taking it as evidence of, this is me becoming, this is me embodying this goddess energy, you know. It's like people that were revolutionary, they didn't necessarily start out with everybody liking them at all, you know? It's like when you're breaking out of the matrix here, everyone hates you. Everyone is questioning you. Everyone is putting you down, thinking that you can't do this. There is like a lot of people that are against you, that are trying to like paint you in a bad light, say things that are wrong, lies. There is a lot of putting a spotlight on negativity about you. It's like you say anything and there's a little bit of fear and you're able to strike that in people, they'll all get pitchforks. You know what I'm saying? This is that kind of energy. This is the energy of, this is what the energy is. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're showing me, which could be a river, maybe a lake, but there's two people fishing, two guys fishing, and their dog like runs on the water. And the guy's like, oh my gosh, look, your dog is running on the water. And the other guy is like, oh, this stupid dog, he doesn't even know how to swim. It's like, what? So there's different kinds of people, those in alignment and those who are not. And those who are not, they're going to attack your energy because your energy is pure light, golden lights. And they want to kind of say all of these wrongs that you're doing, but all it is doing is making you look more glorious. All it is doing is revealing the truth of this goddess energy to those that can see it, because not everyone will be able to, but a huge majority will. And that's what this is talking about, and that's what happens when people rise to fame. That's what happens when the universe works. You allow the universe to work for you in your life. Even the haters, it's like fuel to make you better. And that's what's so very interesting at this time. So this like darkness that you're in, you're going to get out of this. You're going to get out of this energy, and you're going to get into an energy that you can grow something, and people that you can grow this with, that you can have ceremonies with, that you can, celebrate one another here. And then can be even romance here too. Okay. So what a magical reading. I just love this, Leo. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe. And then also I have a book, it's called One White Rose, and it's all about this. It's about different girls, women, people in our universe in different times of existence. It's fiction, and all of these girls, women, they are recovering from, they are facing some sort of trauma alone. And within them, they are striving for this better life and tapping into this divine feminine energy and finding that, being broken, being completely alone, having no one understand you, actually you're not alone. This is when the divine comes. And this is when you can connect to the power of this universe. And this is when you can transmute any amount of pain, lifetimes upon lifetimes of pain, into beauty for you. So, thank you so much.